Coming with giant strides in the center of the track. And here comes Orb on the outside, now to take the lead as they come down to the 16th pole. It is Orb in front from Normandy Invasion, My Loot, and Golden Soul between horses, down to the wire. Orb has won the Kentucky Derby for Shug McGee. It was Golden Soul. Revolutionary came late on the inside, and then it was Normandy Invasion, and it was Orb today in the Derby. His final time was 2 minutes 2.89 seconds.
That was last year. Got a little goosebumps listening to that. That was awesome. Tomorrow is the Kentucky Derby, the Run for the Roses. The man who knows everything there is to know about horse racing, Scott Hazelton. Scott, from Horse Racing TV, welcome to the Big 550 KTRS here in St. Louis.
Good to be here.
So what happened yesterday? The favorite went down?
No, not one of the favorites. The favorite is California Chrome, and he's fine, and he's going to be running. But we did unfortunately lose opportunity from the field, but luckily it's not a major injury. He just has a bruised foot, and with a bruised foot, you're not going to go on and run in the biggest race in the world, in the Kentucky Derby, and they'll just give him some time to overcome that. And there is maybe even a chance, heard discussions that maybe we'll see him in a couple of weeks competing in the Preakness Stakes at Pimlico in Baltimore.
Oh, gotcha. Is this going to be another one of these traditional races where you got 25 horses going off?
Between 19 and 20. With the scratch of opportunity, the field is limited to 20 horses. With the scratch of opportunity, there is a backup horse, Pablo Del Monte. They have until 9 o'clock to decide if they're going to go ahead and run him. 9 o'clock this morning to decide if they're going to run him tomorrow. So either way, it's going to be a big field. It's just whether it will be 19 or the even 20.
It seems to me that there are too many horses in this race, and the best horse doesn't always win just because of the traffic jam.
I would agree with the too many horses. I don't see the need for 20, but the fact of the matter is that the more horses, the more money being bet, and that's what's that's why that's driving that 20 horse field. And it's just there are too many factors when you throw that many horses onto a track that's really not configured that well for a mile and a quarter, especially coming out of the gate where they do. If you're down on the rail, you're basically running right into the rail. So I agree with you on that, but is it going to change? No, because if you take out 5 horses, you're taking out several $1 million in handle.
Now, here's the other thing that I find. Because there are so many horses, and from what I understand about horse racing, there's only 12 spots on the betting board. So if you bet number 12, you get all the other horses, right?
That is not the case. I mean, typically you got a 12-horse field. You're betting 1 through 20 or 1 through 19, whatever it might be. You're not getting the field, so to say, on the outside. You have to pick a singular horse, and they've got the technology to handle those 20 horses in the pool.
Because that's the way it used to be, right?
It did. There used to be, you would have to take the field, the outside 5 or whatever it might be, but no longer. You have to. You can't hit that button. You have to be singular in your choices.
All right. What's the best way to bet the Derby? Straight up, win, play, show, or exacta, trifecta, superfecta? What's the best way?
I think the best thing for betting the Derby, because the payoffs are so massive, is you pick one horse and you bet him to win, throw a 20 spot on him, because even if you've got the favorite, and that'll be California Chrome tomorrow, he'll be between 3 and 4 to 1. But also bet some trifectas, because you can bet 50-cent trifectas, and if you want to spend a couple of $100, you can walk away making quite a bit of money. And these tries pay a lot. Just a few years ago, I was able to hit one, and it paid $900 for 50 cents. So if you play those tries, and even if you want to get game and play some supers, the superfecta, which is the top 4, picking the top 4 horses, those typically pay out in the tens of thousands of dollars range. I believe it was to the tune of about $50,000 last year, and that's for $1. And they do offer 50-cent supers, but if you hit that, 25,000 wouldn't be bad for a day's work.
It's not a bad. So you have 20 numbers, you have to hit 4 of them. So do you just play the lottery and just start hitting numbers in the machine?
You can do that. I mean, there's people that do that. I know that, but you should throw a little handicapping in there. I mean, you pick your spots. You can put multiple horses in the first, second, third, and fourth place spots, and obviously it's an exponential bet. So the more you put in there, the more it's going to cost you in having different combinations. So there's no right or wrong way of playing the Kentucky Derby. fun to have a bet down and have a rooting interest. Most people are going to be wrong, but for those that are right, you can boast for the next year that you made money in the Kentucky Derby, and you will have a lot of money if you made money.
Scott,
It's great. There's a ton of value.
Scott Hazelton, we're short on time. Horse racing TV host and analyst. Give us a couple of numbers to play in that superfecta tomorrow.
Dance with Fate, Danza, and Tapiture. Those are my top three.
What are the numbers there?
I don't have the program in front of me, and you're putting me on the spot.
All right,
so
fair enough.
You're going to have to look it up.
Give it to us again.
Dance with Fate,
Right.
Danza, and Tapiture.
Danza and Tapestry. All right, we're going to hold you to that, Scott. I'm going to put my mortgage on that.
That's fine.
Horse racing TV analyst Scott Hazelton. Scott, thanks for checking in. Good luck. Have fun tomorrow.
Thank you.
You got it. 628 here, Big 550 KTRS.
If you're overwhelmed